All right, everybody, welcome in. Let's see what's going on today. Thomas, hey Thomas, how are you? Are you new or are you returning? Is this your first time into the training or how are you? Thomas, you can unmute yourself if you'd like to. If not, you can throw a one in the chat if you're new or two if you're returning, if that's better for you. Let's see. Louis, I see Louis coming in here. Hey Louis, Louis Duarte, are you new or are you returning? You can turn your mic on if you'd like to. How
There
are
we
you?
go. I'm
Hey,
good. How are you?
doing good. Is this your
Having a pro.
friend or?
Go ahead. No, it's not my first time.
Oh, nice. Okay, talk to me a little bit about kind of what you're looking to get out of today.
Okay, so I am getting sent to spam.
Hmm.
I'm using my videos and I'm connecting them to another app, a real estate app,
Hmm.
and sending the videos that way. And I noticed that I CC'd myself because I'm going, gee, I noticed nobody's watching my videos, and they
Huh.
have before. And then all of a sudden, it's like I CC'd myself and I noticed I was going straight to spam. So
Okay, got it. And then
just
what was the so you recorded it within Dubb and then you used a different sender? Is that what you did or?
Yeah, yeah. Um, but I've done that before, and I've
Yeah.
had people watch my videos. So
Hmm.
I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
Huh. If we can, maybe we send Louis a quick email or something. We could arrange something to figure out what's going on because that's yeah, that when did it start? Today or day before?
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yesterday. Okay. Yeah, we'll see if we can workshop that for you.
Okay. Sounds good.
How's everything else going?
Everything else going good.
Nice, nice. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming into the training.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good to meet you.
You
Let's
too.
see. Who else is coming in? Let's see. DJ Speedway. That's an interesting name there. Hey DJ, if you can hear me okay, welcome in. How are you?
All
Welcome.
right.
Good to see you. Are you returning or is this your first time into the training?
First time in the training. I'm just looking,
Very nice.
watching.
What do you do? What's your industry?
Um, I'm transferring from DJing into marketing.
Very cool. And you're thinking about using Dubb for kind of outreach or client communication along those lines?
Yeah,
All right, perfect. Have you made any videos yet? Have you just checking out the platform?
just checking out the platform.
Oh, cool. Well, we do these trainings every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. PST. So today it's myself and Ina from the team, and we'll be here tomorrow. And then Darius, our co-founder, he's every Monday, Thursday, Friday. So this first half of the training, we're going to go over the basics, like how do you record videos, how do you send them, how do you customize them, all that good stuff. And then on the backside, the last half an hour, we do Q&A. So if you have any questions when you're watching the training now, feel free to put them in the chat, and then we'll kind of address them one by one as we go through.
Okay,
Yeah, good to meet you.
thank you.
And let's see, Jim Richardson. I think you're returning, right? I believe you're returning. Hi, Jim, if you can hear me.
Hey, actually, this is my official first day on the training webinars.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well, how's it? What's your industry? How's it going so far?
Nonprofit, really just getting started. Had my intro demo on yesterday.
Oh, nice.
You're here to learn how to get going real quick before the end of the year flies by, and we don't get the chance to leverage Dubb for donor solicitation and
Yep.
and donor outreach.
No, that's really good. What's do you have a preference so far in terms of recording, like webcam, mobile, screen share stuff?
The easiest way possible. I'm going to launch a crowdfunding campaign
Okay.
today. We'll
Yep.
include some web recordings with that.
Okay.
And then I want to send some personal videos out to some of our closest supporters to let
Yep.
them know it's out there and to share it. So kind of a combination of videos.
Okay. Yeah, the nonprofit space is interesting because you can do kind of different styles where the easiest one, I mean, the most direct is webcam, which I'll show when we start. Open up the webcam, one of these deals. There's some stuff I'm going to show that works pretty good. But also, organic conversations when you're on the mobile app, like you're walking around the office, or you're talking, you're making a quick video. We're so used to seeing that on social media. Camera's kind of moving. You're kind of, if it's a little more of a delicate subject or something. So there's definitely a style.
Hmm.
So we'll show that when we're doing it.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Good to meet you, Jim. Um, so let's see who else is coming in. Okay, I see some returners here, which is great. Michael Pinson. Michael, are you returning or is this your first time into the training? If you can hear me, Michael.
Hello there. Yeah, no, I was attended a little bit yesterday. Maybe I got in a half an hour or so late.
Okay.
I had worked some with Dubb before in the past, a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what it was that made me go, I think it just it wasn't jiving with me for whatever reason. Maybe the Gmail thing was not working. I don't know what it was, but anyhow, I've been using Vidyard and Loom, and something popped up, and I go, yeah, let me check out Dubb again and see. So I'm back taking a look at it.
Great. That's awesome. Well, welcome back. What's your industry, Michael? What do you do?
So I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a marketer.
Yep.
I do lead gen for a couple of industries with Facebook lead generation. I
Yep.
have an affiliate marketing program. I have, three or four irons in the fire and a couple of new things here. So I want to use the video to reach out to business owners that might like to take advantage of being exclusively listed in the search box on Bing, which is one thing. It's a brand new technology. So I want to show them how they can own their keywords. Doesn't have anything to do with their website, but they can own their keywords. So if a person goes to Bing, which it's not Google and the searches are not as much, but
Yeah.
Bing is up and coming. So someone goes to Bing and let's say they look for roofing contractor Miami. If
Mhm.
that roofing contractor is Joe's Roofing and he owns that keyword, as soon as the people hit roofing contractor and start with the MIA, it sees it and it goes, oh, this guy owns that. And it's going to recommend that right in the search bar, first thing that they ever see. And that's an exclusive opportunity for business owners. So I want to show them that. Say, hey, man, you want this? This is, it's either you or your competitor,
Hmm.
that and a couple other things. So
Very cool. Yeah.
healthcare.
Neat. Awesome. Well, welcome back, Michael. Kind of officially, not officially. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm on the free trial right now. I want to see about getting it all set up and use it to its fullest advantage. So
It's awesome. Well, thanks for
thanks.
coming in, Michael. Yeah, definitely. And everybody, we're gonna get going because we're almost about 10 past the top of the hour. If you have any questions, like I was saying in the beginning, throw them in the chat, and then Ina and I will address them on the back side. But let's get moving into the Dubb dashboard. Let's look at some stuff. Let's look at what works, what we recommend, and some of the tech that the team has really developed over the last year. We've just added so much. So, all right. So let me share my screen here. Here we go. And here is the Dubb dashboard. So when you log into your Dubb account, this is where it's going to take you, right in here to the Dubb dashboard. Now, inside here, if you ever need any help with anything, right over here to the bottom right, down over here is our little intercom bubble, down little green circle down there. You can ask the AI agent a question. AI agent's pretty good. You ask it the question, it'll give it, it's pretty thorough answers. It usually has a link in the answer as well. But you can also talk to the human beings on our team if you'd like to do that. And then also you can do some self-help down here by putting some keywords in. You can also email support@dubb.com if you have any issues too. Now down in here in the dashboard, if we scroll down, be a partner. If mostly everyone here, I believe, knows about this. For the new people though, you can be a Dubb partner. We pay a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb. So all you have to do is click apply now. It creates this little referral link for you here, and then you can just share it. We always are big on helping. So if you ever have a group of people that are interested in Dubb, let myself or Darius know. We can come in and pitch for you guys, and then you get paid on it. So it doesn't sunset, doesn't go away unless someone obviously stops subscribing to Dubb. You can also have them come into this training, dubb.com/T, and we do this every day, Monday through Friday. So, and if you're on a paid account, you're paying 59 bucks a month, whatever you're paying, get three or four people, 30%, you get a free account. So it works out pretty well. As far as recording goes, so let's look at that. So one of the first ways we're going to look at is when you record a Dubb video, just from the basics of it, when you record it, it's going to be an animated GIF that you're sending. So not just a link, it's going to be a repeating 3-second loop of the beginning of that video. Now with editing, you can pick a different part of the video to be the beginning GIF. But just to be efficient when you're making videos throughout the day, it's nice to know as soon as you hit record, it's going to be that first 3 seconds that repeat. So just get ready and do your thing. Saves a lot of time. So if we're going to record a video, one of the most basic ways you can do it is right up here at the top. It's our little red camera icon. This is the basic webcam recorder. Now there's some styles that have worked pretty good over the years. Here's one of them. So this was recorded on a basic webcam, and all I did was drop a virtual background behind me, and it was of Sarah, who I was sending this email to. Now, The reason for the background is to give context to the person. Obviously, Sarah doesn't know what the video is about yet, but she knows it's about her. And then all I did was did a little wave, a little point, just to bring the GIF to life because I didn't want to be stiff the whole time. So if just it doesn't have to be a performance, just a little bit of movement, a little bit of context with the background. This has worked well over the years. Now there's another style that works really well directly from the webcam. Same thing is right here. So when I recorded this video, here, let me reload this so it shows it. Okay, so this one right here. So this was recorded on the basic webcam as well. And then when I recorded this, all I did was use the Dubb mobile app, put a little whiteboard on there. There's a little whiteboard button that I'll show you guys in a little bit. And I pulled that up into frame. So again, recording from the webcam, and I put the person's name on there because what we've seen over the years is the name works really well. Now, it could be a short, punchy phrase as well. If you're in real estate, maybe it's a real estate address. If it's an insurance, maybe it's a policy question. Could just as long as it's short and punchy, and you bring it up into frame to create the movement. So those are two styles that we've seen work, and they're all done by recording right here at the top on this red camera icon, which is the basic webcam in Dubb. So when I click this button here, it's going to open up my camera, and this is how I would do those two styles. Number one, if I want to do the virtual background, I'm going to click down here, virtual background, that button. And then I'm going to scroll down here, go to your photos, and then I can upload into this area any screenshots that I have saved. We know the profiles work really well. You can also do a website, company's website in the industry that you're in. Why not put it behind you? Hey, this is Rob. I saw your Who We Are section here on your site. A little wave, little point, but just choose what's that thing over your shoulder that again is giving them context. If I'm on a company's website, maybe it's their Who We Are section. Maybe it's their services. Maybe it's some testimonials that you saw. If I'm in real estate, obviously property is probably one of the easiest things you can put behind you. Hey, this is Rob. Saw you're looking at this townhome here. Let me talk to you a little bit about that. You can also do this right here, articles. Now, this article here is a market update in real estate, but it could be any article in your industry that you want someone to check out. So you're giving them value. Hey, listen, you got to read this, that kind of deal. That's what this video is about. So anytime you want to give people context, virtual background works really, really well. Now, if you want to do the phone, get rid of the virtual background, take the Dubb mobile app, which is right here. You're going to go to the mobile app, and there's a little button on here. Here's the mobile app right here. And there's a button right up here at the top, that little square button, and that is your whiteboard button. And when you click on that, you have the ability to type. So all I did before was I just typed the person's name, put a little emoji, and just turn my phone sideways like this. And there it is. And all I did was just bring it up in the camera, did one of these. So obviously you don't want to be back over here, tougher to read, and just bring a little bit of movement to it. So now on this particular recording here on the basic website recorder, you have a few options. Down over here to the corner, you can actually, we just added this. You can frame this a little tighter if you wanted to. Instead of, you can back it up or move it in. Not when you're recording, but before you record, you can set up your framing like this if you want to. And then we also have a teleprompter right up here at the top. So all the recording has teleprompters. So to do this, you're going to click in here, look for the script. You can go right to scripting right now. Create new script. That'll bring you over to scripting. Or you can look for a video that you already have saved. Just put in the title of the video. There it is. And now it's going to drop down here. So from a distance, I'm about arm's distance away, which is pretty good for an eye line. You're going to let the words flow up into the top horizon line. You're not going to look down for the words. You're just going to let them flow up. This is the speed right here, which is pretty good for me. I can adjust this up or down. I can hit the play button just to see how fast it is if I like it. I kind of like it a little slower instead of a little faster. If it's too fast, I feel like you're kind of chasing the words. You can back the text off or you can zoom it in. If you haven't used a teleprompter yet, really good for efficiency if you're doing a lot of different videos throughout the day. Why not have the words in front of you? Because maybe there's some stats that you want to get right. Maybe there's some certain branding phrasing that you need to be on point. Why not have the words right here? So I'm going to click this here, hit record. We have a little menu at the bottom, and this is what it would look like. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button right down here if I want to take a break. Hit resume. Keeps the recording still going. I can delete with the red X. When I hit delete, it's always going to ask me, am I sure? And if I want to save this video into Dubb, it's the blue check mark, and that will upload it into the platform. And if I want to close the teleprompter, this button right here, and it's closed. So I'm going to delete this here for real. Yes, I'm sure. And it's gone. So if you're looking to get your name out there, get a video recorded quickly, especially when someone's first learning Dubb, the basic webcam recorder is a great way to do it. Consider using the phone, consider the virtual background. If not, if you don't do any of those things, just direct to camera, a little wave to start, big smile. That really goes a long way. Now, we're going to look at screen recording now. So screen recorders are pretty awesome. So what you can do here is, if I, as an example, let me close these. As an example, if I want to share a website with someone, maybe I want to share this marketing update, or maybe I want to share my website, or anything browser-based, or maybe I wanted to reach out to Ruben here on LinkedIn. So anything within the browser that I want to share, the Chrome extension is one of our screen recorders, and it's really convenient to use. So it's right up here at the top. So when you have your Chrome extension, you log in, you pin it, all that good stuff. You can click this button here, and it's going to open up. And here I am on the screen, right over here. Now, the whole point in this is I could send a link to this website to someone, but it's much more fun. It's much more effective. It's way more memorable to be on the page with it when you send them this video. Now, you have a couple options here. I can physically move myself wherever I want to move. So I want to think about placement. I also want to think about the shape of my webcam, which I have an option here. See down here, I can change my shapes to this. I can go phone shaped. I can go circle. But in this case, I'm going to go square because the houses are kind of squares with little triangles on top. So I'm going to kind of match that feel. My size, I can adjust this way. I'm going to go a little bit bigger, probably like this. And I'm going to put myself right here so it looks like I'm part of the article. Because remember, when you send this video, it's about that animated GIF, that first 3 seconds. So I'm going to wave, point to the article, and it looks like I'm part of the page. So think about placement and shape when you're doing this. I can also zoom myself in. If I don't like my background, maybe I want to do a little closer, or I want to get really dramatic and come in like this. I can back myself off, and I can also go up, down, side to side, however I want to move myself there. We also have the abilities over here. So this says screen, tab, and camera. The screen option that's on right now, if I was to hit record, it would show the whole browser. So if I have my tabs organized at the top, like if I was in real estate and I'm like, hey, I want to have my website, I want to have another link to other properties or whatever, I would have my tabs organized. So I could say, hey, thanks for coming to this marketing update. Let me just show you something else. Let's go to this website. And I could click on the tab above and the recording will show that. And I'll go over to the other tab. So when you're on screen, it gives you the ability to really take a journey with your tabs if you have them organized correctly. If I was on tab only, it would just be this tab that would be the recording. It wouldn't show any of the tabs open at the top. It would be a nice clean cut of the page. If I was on camera, that would just be the webcam. So it's kind of like we just saw now. It wouldn't show anything else. It would just open with you as the full picture there. So I'm going to stay on tab here. I have the ability to use an annotation tool, which is right over here that I can mark up the page that I'm going to show you in a second. I also can use the teleprompter. We have a teleprompter again across all the tech. So I would just search for my script like I did before. Here's my script. I can back the text off. I can zoom it in. I can choose my speed right over here. I can also manipulate the sides like this. And I can also physically move this wherever I want to move this one. So in my case, with my cameras at the top of the laptop, so I'm going to go towards the top. And when I hit record here, I want to make sure there's a little bit of space between the browser and the teleprompter, just so I can tap this and bring it forward. Because because this is browser based, if you go full screen on your browser, it's going to hide the teleprompter tab. So you just want to be able to tap it to bring it forward. Now I also have a little menu bar down here at the bottom, as you can see, right down over here. And then when I'm hitting record, it's going to be just this tab. Now, with the webcam here, if I wanted to, I have this little drop down here. I could go no webcam if I wanted to do that. If I just wanted to send, just an audio version of what they're seeing, I can do that. I think that's really good once you know the client. But in the first initial meeting, it's nice for them to see you. I could even use my profile picture if I wanted to do that and not technically be on camera. We also have a virtual background option. You can put a virtual background behind you, whatever you want to do there as well. So this is the setup. Now, if I was going to do this over on LinkedIn, all the same, just a slight adjustment. Open up the Chrome. Here I am. I'm going to change myself to a circle because LinkedIn uses circles for their profile. I'm going to kind of match the size a little bit, maybe a little bit bigger. There we go. And then when I hit record now, this is what this would look like. I'm going to hit record here. I'm going to choose my tab. That's the page. Then hit share, and there's my countdown. Hey, Ruben, this is Rob. I saw your profile over here on LinkedIn, and I wanted to send you this quick video because I saw some things in your profile that were really interesting that I want to talk to you about. So all I did there was a little wave, a little point, one of those deals, and then I clicked this button right down here at the bottom on the menu bar. This little square button says expand webcam. And I click that because now I want to take over the screen and talk to him directly. So when you're making points throughout this video, it's nice to be able to pop to full screen, make your point, give your take, give your opinion, give your instruction, and then go back to the page. Makes it very dynamic. So you can do that with that button right down there, that square button, or you can hover over the bubble and click this little square right here. It does the same thing. And then click this right here to bring you back. You can also physically move around while you're talking, scroll, be very organic. You can also hit the pause button down at the bottom if you want to stop the recording, take a break. Say, you know what, let me get myself set up. I'm still on pause. Okay, great. And then click resume. I also can use the annotation tool over here to the left, which is really neat to use. You can do some arrows. You can do some text on screen. You can do some numbering, circles, whatever you want, underlining, and all of this will stay sticky where you leave it. So if I scroll, it's going to stay right up there at the top. So it's not going to follow you down the page. So whether you're sharing a website, you're on a company's website, or it's an article, whatever you want to show within the browser, Chrome extension is nice for really quick, efficient videos. I'm going to click the save button down the bottom, which is the check mark on the menu bar, and it's going to save this video into Dubb. Now there's another screen recorder that I'm going to show right now called the desktop app, which is different than the Chrome, and I'm going to show you the differences between the two. Let me open that up right now. Let's close the teleprompter. Right up here, a little D symbol at the top. We can record our screen. We can do all kinds of stuff. Let's click record screen so you can see what this looks like. And this is going to be what the desktop app can do. So let me reopen this. Here we go. Okay, there's the desktop app menu. I'm going to click record screen. And I'm going to show you the similarities first. So the similarities between the Chrome extension that you just saw in the desktop app, one is going to be, well, the bubble. Going to have the same functionality here, just a little different spot to make yourself smaller and bigger. But you can do virtual background, you can change the shape, you can zoom yourself in, all the stuff you just saw. We also have an annotation tool, just like the Chrome extension. So right over here. We have a teleprompter right up here at the top. So same there. Now here's some of the differences. So this red slash that you see right here through this line, if I was to hit record right now, it would get my entire desktop, the whole thing. But if I click and get rid of the red slash, now I have a drop down. I have custom, landscape, portrait, square. Right now on custom, this controls the border of what I'm going to record. So if I'm inside this square here, I'm going to be recorded. I also have the ability to crop around anything that I want to crop around. So whether it's a document, canvas slide, a certain part of a website that you want to get, you have the ability to be very flexible and you can move this wherever you want to move it. Now I also have the ability to go 16:9 if I want to do YouTube. Maybe I want to do 9:16. Maybe I want to do a portrait video right from my desktop where I could crunch my browser, my internet browser, put this over the top of it, or a document or whatever you want to show. And now you're in the proper format to do YouTube shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, that kind of stuff. Here's another major difference. So I'm going to hit the record button now. I'm going to get the countdown. And now I'm recording a video. Here we go. Now I can pause and resume this video just like you saw with the other recording options. But when I hit the check mark here, here's going to be the major difference. It's not going to save it into Dubb. When I hit the check mark, it's actually going to record a clip. So the desktop app is a clip recorder. The Chrome extension was one video you pause and resume. So with the clip recording, it gives you some cool options here. So I can drag and drop a video from my computer. Maybe I have something I have on my computer that I want to put into here. I have the ability to do that. I can click drag and drop, choose the video that I want from my computer, and it drops it right in here. And then I can physically move these around. So I can change the order of what I'm doing, which is convenient. You don't have to record chronologically. And I can also tap the three-dot menu on every one of the clips, and I can download it or delete it. I also can hit the record screen button right below here because I want to keep building my clips out. So I'm going to hit record screen again. It's going to take me right back to where I was. I'm going to hit record. And now I'm just recording another clip. And I'm starting to really build this out clip by clip. I'm going to hit the save button. And there's the clip that I just recorded. Maybe I want to do a webcam recording, which I have the option right there here. It says record webcam. I can click that. Different style here. Maybe I want this to be my opening or maybe my ending. So I can do something like this. Do one of these, hey, welcome to this video, or hey, hope you're enjoying this video. Maybe it's in the middle of it. And then click the save button. And there is my clip. It looks like I'm shocked to see this. Whoa. And then there are my clips. So I have them all lined up together. And then when I'm done, I'm going to click the arrow button all the way to the right. That's going to combine all the clips together into one video. And then I can do a quick little edit over here. I can download the MP4 to my computer, and I can upload this into Dubb. So the desktop app is really nuanced in terms of clip recording, border control in terms of like what you're cropping around, things like that, and the Chrome extension, which is one video you pause and resume. Now we have another option with the desktop app that's really neat to use, and this is Dubb Narrator. So let's take this website that we looked at earlier. We know that we can record with the bubble, right? We click record screen. There's the bubble. We're recording it. We can do this with Chrome. We can do this with the desktop app, just like we just saw. But what if I wanted to record this website here, but I wanted a pre-recorded video in the bubble, whether it's a pre-recorded version of me, whether it's a pre-recorded version of something else? What if I wanted to play that in the bubble? That's what Dubb Narrator from the desktop app can do. So to do this, as an example, here's the desktop app menu. I'm going to go to Narrator Video right here, click this here, and it's going to open up the library. Now, inside my video library, I'm going to put the word narrator in because I want to be able to find the video that I want to use. Now, the narrator videos that I recorded in here that you see, I just put something in the teleprompter and just started delivering the content, just focusing on what I'm saying. And then I'm going to select that video. Now I'm on the screen. And I'm going to do just what I did before we talked about. I'm going to make my size maybe a little bit smaller here. I'm going to put myself right here. And now when I hit record, the pre-recorded version of me is going to do all the talking. I don't have to do anything other than just scroll around. So this is what it would look like.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update so you can make the best decision possible. As you can see, there is a ton of useful information here.
And I can pause myself if I want to pause. I can scroll down and then hit resume. Here we go.
Please book a time by clicking the button below, as I would love to give.
So anyway, a lot of options here in terms of if you actually don't want to do it all at once, where you don't have the website pulled up and you don't want to do it all at the same time, you can just take a couple moments, record what you want to say, and then just put it over the top of it as a pre-recorded version, which is really neat. We use this quite a bit. So that's how you use clips with the desktop app. Now, clip recording is an originator of the mobile app. So the mobile app was actually the first one to do clip recording. And then the desktop app, we just added that within the last, let's say, year and a half. So let's look at the mobile app and what it can do in terms of storytelling with the clip recording. So let's look at that right now. I'm going to share my screen and let's look at this right here. Okay, here we go. All right. So this is going to be the front area of the mobile app. If it comes up, which it should. All right, guys. Why is that happening? Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. So here is the mobile app right here. So if I want to record a video, I'm going to click the blue camera icon at the bottom, and it's going to open up my camera. And then once my camera opens up, you're going to notice some timers down here at the bottom. It's defaulted for 1 minute. You can do 15 seconds, 30, you can do 2. You just can't go beyond 10. The reason we added the timers is sometimes if you're looking for a specific time frame and you just don't want to go over, this will keep you within that time frame. Now, as far as recording, all you have to do is click the circle button down here at the bottom. You can tap it or you can hold and you can release. So if you tap it, now I'm recording. You can see the timer at the top and the timer at the bottom. I'm going to tap it again, and there's the clip that I've just recorded. Now, this clip can be, if I click on it right here and open it up, I can trim it, I can delete it, I can click edit. Now, when I click edit, I can add royalty-free music. We have a whole library. You can do voiceover. You can speed up the action. You can add text to this if you want to, text overlay. You can make bigger, smaller, different font, different colors, move it around, all from within each clip. To record again, I'm going to tap the button again. Now I'm recording a second clip. Again, you can see the timers. Each clip has to be at least 2 seconds. I'm going to tap it again, and there are the clips. Now I can also physically move these clips. I can take my finger, hold one for a second, and then slide it. So I don't have to record in order, go back and forth. I can also delete down here with a little X. To flip my camera up here at the top, this little button here that'll flip around, you can see what's in front of you. If I want to add countdown timers, this little icon right here. So you can do either 3 seconds or 10 seconds. So if I do 3 and hit record, this is what it would look like, just kind of like the other recordings, and you're ready to go. I kind of like using the 3-second one. If you have a good wireless mic and you're doing a far away shot, you can do the 10-second countdown if that works for you. Now this one right here is our teleprompter off to the right here, probably one of our better ones. You can click right up in here to find the script, just like we did before. I'm going to choose my script. Let's go. Let's go this one. And then this is our auto scroll right here. So between 1 and 10, again, this is the speed. You can minus or plus it. You can also hit the play button, see how fast it is, see if you like it. And then also you can hit the edit button right here. So Ruben and I do this a lot. We'll write a script, we have it done, but then we're recording, say, oh, let's add this. We can do a quick little edit, changes, saves it right there, and you can keep recording. When you hit record, arm's length distance is pretty good, maybe a slight tilt, reading the words out of the top. You're not looking for the words. If you find that you're looking down for the words and your eye line is dropping, you can increase the speed, or you can use the guardrails off to the side here, where you can move it up like this. You can go up like that. So if you have the words up there, it's going to keep your eyes up at that level. It won't have them down here looking. So you'll be up there at the top. If it's an issue, you can do that. And then you can also do this. If you have an iPhone, this is for iPhone users. Android, it's coming, but over here to the left, if you click the gear icon, you can do auto track, which is if I hit record, it's going to highlight the words as I speak. And this is what it would look like. Dubb's features are designed to help your team grow and succeed. And then it kind of goes at the pace that you want to go at. So that's the teleprompter. And if you want to close it right over here to the top, click the X and that closes it. If you want to add a video to the queue down here, so say you have a video on your phone that you've recorded, you can go to the file folder over here to the right. It'll take you to your photo video area, select the video that you want. It will drop it right down here into the queue, and then you can physically move it wherever you want to. If you want to record your screen, right over here, this little button. If you want to use some filters, this is kind of more of a fun little option here. You can do skin smoothing, you can do black and white, you can do different color gradations. We have different effects. Again, more for kind of the fun end of things if you want to do that. And then this one right here is picture in picture. So a lot of real estate folks like using this one, but I mean, any industry you can do it. Whatever you want to show in front of you, it utilizes both cameras, so you can be on the image as well. And this is how it would work. So I'm going to click this here. I'm going to hit record. And now I'm on the screen and I'm showing what's in front of me. Hey, check this out right here. I can make myself bigger, smaller, physically move around the space, point at the same time. And that's picture in picture. The last one here is the virtual background. So a lot like when we started today from the basic webcam recorder, how we had the virtual background behind me, and we had Sarah's profile. You can do the same thing here. So on your phone, you can take a screen grab of someone's profile, website, article that you want to share, company, whatever it is. Take it, have it on your phone, then click this button here, and then choose the photo from your video library. Your photo library. Click record. Hey, this is Rob. I saw you were checking out this property. Or, hey, this is Rob. I wanted to share this with you. However you want to crop it, frame it, whatever you want to do, you have that ability to do that. And then when you're done and you want to combine these clips into that one video, click the blue button at the top. You can then download one to your phone, upload one into Dubb, and you have both, one on your phone and one into the platform. So those are the different ways to record. The recording is basic webcam, screen recording with the Chrome extension or the desktop app, and then the mobile app with clip recording. Now, once we have something recorded, we've got to take this and we've actually got to do something with it. We have to customize it. So what we're going to do is we're going to save this into Dubb, and then we're going to customize it. And this is what this would look like. So when you save a video into Dubb, it's going to take you here. This is the edit page within Dubb. So you've saved it into Dubb. Here it is. You can edit the title right over here. And if you want to open this up in a new window, little new tab to see what the video looks like on a landing page, this is what it would look like. Now we call this in Dubb terms a preset. So like we saw earlier, when someone gets this sent, they see the animated GIF like here, they click on it in their email and it takes them to this page. Now, the preset is our term for customized landing page, and it consists of a few things. One is going to be the Dubb logo to the top left. Another is going to be an image behind the video player that you can upload. And then you've got the video itself, and then you have a playlist video that's going to play after the video that you've recorded. Playlist videos are great because they not only save you a lot of time, but you don't have to constantly repeat yourself. Like if I was reaching out to Ruben about Dubb, I could talk about him, focus on him, a good hook to open up what I was talking to him about, offer some value to him, and then let him know the video after that that's going to have all about Dubb. And the next video plays, I record it one time, 60 to 90 seconds about what I do in my services, and then I don't have to keep saying it, and it's going to run right into it. So playlist videos are really, really good. And then below the videos are the buttons, the call to action buttons, the CTAs. What would you like someone to do when they're done consuming the content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Do you want them to view a case study? Do you want them to visit another website? Do you want them to fill out a physical form? Do you want them to download something? Do you want them to email you back? So there's a lot of options in there below the video. Just decide an order of importance from left to right, what you want to put down there. This one right here, reply with video, is a really good button for getting video testimonials. And it would work something like this because a lot of the times, people try to get the video testimonials in Zoom, but then they have to have it edited. With this, you could send someone a video like, "Hey, Ina, this is Rob. Listen, thank you so much for using Dubb. We appreciate your business. It means the world to us, and it would be amazing if we could get a video testimonial from you. All you have to do is click the reply with video button below. You don't have to download anything. Just allow camera and mic access and let us know. What have you enjoyed about the process?" So whatever questions you would normally ask the client, ask them in the video. And then when they send the video back to you, that's when you place it right here in the playlist. And this has been the combination that's worked well over the years. Personal video here, followed by a video that you record one time about what you do, followed by a testimonial video. Now we also have over here to the right, SIA. This is our Sales Interactive AI Assistant. And this is set up within all the presets. You can turn it off if you want to. But when it's on, it gives you the ability for someone to ask questions. And then you see it can give answers. And then it's really interactive. So this whole idea is for someone when you sent them a video, this is how they would interact with it. So let's open this up in a new window. You send someone a video. Over here, hey, what is Dubb? Well, these are some FAQs that you can line up inside SIA. So you can have up to 20 FAQs ready to go, where they can click this here, what is Dubb? Because maybe they're not ready to book a time yet. Maybe they want a little more info. So you're going to get some information here. And you see how this says right here? Can you please share your email address so I can better assist you? Also, I recommend you book a time with Rob. So SIA, unlike a customer service, engine, is a sales engine. So it's pushing for any kind of info you want to get, whether it's email, name, phone number, whatever it is, and then also the desired CTA, which is to book a time with me. And then if they want to keep clicking, they can keep clicking on the CTAs that you have here. So it's up to you in terms of how many you want, but the answers are nice and bullet pointed most of the time, and they're pretty succinct. And then you can also chat with SIA. You can ask any questions that you'd like. So these are all part of the preset in Dubb, which is right here. See below here on the edit page where it says presets. These are a ton of presets we have within Dubb. So from a basic perspective, when you think about a preset, think about your audience. So if I was in real estate, I would want a preset for my buyers and a preset for my sellers, FSBOs, expireds, whatever group of people I represent. If I was in insurance, different kinds of policies for different kinds of clients. If I was in coaching and consulting, enterprise, small business, different industries. If I was in, coaching, consulting, yeah, or the other one, I can't think of the other one right now. Anyway, the point is, recruitment, employers and candidates. So when you think about the people that you're reaching out to, have pages that speak directly to them. You can even have a preset for webinars or live events that you have where they can get sent a video, and on that page, the button below is for them to register. So all these things we help you set up on. So when you're on a paid plan with Dubb, we do what's called an optimization setup, where you would meet with one of our team members in Zoom and they would help you set up the pages, the buttons, all that good stuff to help you get moving right out of the gate. Now, part of the preset, the whole idea is for someone to see themselves in their future buying. Like if I was a buyer and I saw a preset landing page that was all buyer stuff, great, that's what I want to see. So that's the mindset behind this. Now, on this page here, we also have tracking. Now it says no activity yet because we haven't sent this video anywhere. But when we do send it, we do have the ability to get a number of things. You can uncheck the ones you don't want over here to the right, or you can get all of them. CTA clicks are great, video views, page views. You'll know who you watched your video and how much did they watch? What's the watch rate? Is it 0, 50, 100, 70, 40, whatever it is? That percentage will give you an idea of what action they took or they didn't take. So your follow-up can be a really intelligent follow-up because you're going to know what they did. You also have the ability to edit videos. I can click on the editing tab here, and you can come down here, chop this video up. If you don't like what you did, there's always the nice undo button every time. But if you mess up and you didn't hit the save button yet, you can always come up here to the top, download the original, and just replace it. And then you can save it if you want to. We also have a little digital coach here called Kyra. When you make these videos, it's going to give you feedback. How's your cadence? Are you being positive? How's your persuasiveness? Are you using filler words? Are you being repetitive? All of this can help you make better videos when you get the feedback on that. So here's the video that you recorded. You have it on a customized landing page called a preset. You have the right buttons, the right videos, you have SIA set up, all that great stuff. Now you want to send this video to someone. So how we send is just like this. So here's an example of the compose window here. Let me put a little template in here so you can see what this looks like. Okay, so best practices when you're sending these videos out, it's always nice to have the word video in the subject line. Really helps with the open rates. It's the first thing someone reads, and you don't see it a lot. And then in the body of the email, you want to have some text context. It doesn't have to be too long. I just have one sentence here. You can have a little paragraph. I just wouldn't write too much because A, that's the point of you sending the video, but B, the more you write, the more it's going to push the GIF down. You can change the size of the GIF, but it's nice when it's big. Now, as far as adding the videos into the email, there's two different ways you can do that. The first way is with the direct integration we have with Gmail and Outlook 365. So if you have the Chrome extension, it's logged in, all that good stuff, the little D symbol down here within the compose window, what I can do is I can click on here, and then I can see the video library over here to the right. I can scroll through here to find the video that I want to send, or I can search for it by name. But once I find it, I can click advanced options, put the email in of the person I'm sending it to. I can add some personalization text, and then I just click insert video, and it's going to drop it into the compose window. That's one way to do it. The other way is over here on the edit page within Dubb. There's always a big blue share and send button. So you can click this button here, put the email in for the tracking, put some personalization text that you can do just like this. Click copy for email, come back over here, and then it's just a copy and paste, just like that. And that's what you want someone to see. Record the video, get it on a landing page, throw it in an email, and send it out to the person. Now, if you're doing this on LinkedIn, you definitely want to connect with someone first before you send them a video. If you try to send a video with a connection request, it's only going to show up as a link, and they might not even watch it. So I would connect with them first so they can see that animated GIF, because once you're connected, then you can click message. It'll open it up here. And then you can do the whole click the Dubb button down here with the integration we have, do the whole thing we talked about before, or you can copy and paste. But they'll definitely get the animated GIF, which is what you want. And you want this kind of setup right here because that's their background, their profile, all the stuff we talked about earlier. And that's what they'd see instead of text message. Now, as far as sending goes, if you have a third-party sender that you like a MailChimp or a Constant Contact, or if you have a CRM that you like a HubSpot, Salesforce, Go High Level, whatever it is, we have integrations with these companies, so you can keep your workflows all the same within those CRMs. You just add video. If you want to use Dubb as a CRM, you absolutely can. You can come over here under CRM, upload your contacts with a CSV file. You can do tasks, you can do deals, all kinds of good stuff. You also can do automations. So this is part of our Pro Plus plan where Darius teaches you how to set all this great stuff up where you're doing other things, and why not set up an automation? So what happens is a campaign goes out. There's some kind of delay, depending on what it is. Is it minutes? Is it days? Is it hours? And then you can also set up triggers. So if someone takes an action, then they will be directed in a different path. Maybe they clicked on a button. Okay, they're going somewhere different. What if they just watched the video? Great. What if they just looked at the page? All these different actions in terms of someone, in terms of what they do and where they're going to land. Now, within the dashboard here, we also have our AI stuff. So I think one of the best tools we have is Ira, right here, our AI writing assistant. Now, we added a little feature to Ira within the past 6 months. This little profile feature right here, this blue icon. So if you click on this here, it's going to say create profile. I created sales in basic. You can have a bunch of these. The reason we did this is because AI is going to learn about your particular outreach and about you. So the presets are customized landing pages. So if I was in real estate and I made a customized landing page for buyers, well, I want to go into Ira now and I want to create a little profile for buyers. So when I write a script for buyers, it's going to know what I'm looking for and all about what I'm doing. And I can just change the profile when I want to address the different audiences, which is really neat. So if I go to create a profile, this is what it would look like. You'd have your name in here, and then you just hover over the eye icon, and it'll give you more details about the question. What is your unique selling proposition? Your definition of success for your clients? All this kind of good stuff. And then you can control the tone of your communication. Obviously, maybe it's different for the different audiences that you're talking to. And then you can also use the charm method, which we came up with down here, which is an acronym for the structure. So the C stands for capture their interest right away. The H is highlight the problem. A is address the solution. R is reinforce with social proof. And M is motivate to take action. So when I hit save here, all I'm going to do is choose a prompt from the prompts that we have here. And then I'm going to write a quick little message here on why video is much better than text sales. Choose my length and then hit submit. And once I hit submit, it's going to take into account everything we just talked about. So that opening line, imagine capturing someone's interest with just one click. Video makes this possible in a fast-paced world of sales. Text alone falls flat. So it talks about a good hook in the beginning and what the issue is. Text falls flat. Now, the traditional messages can be misinterpreted, right? But enter video, a dynamic medium that conveys enthusiasm, builds trust, and stands out. What about the social proof? Well, remarkable 30 to 300% increase in sales, and with hundreds of positive testimonials, our approach is tried, tested, and trusted. Now, what about an action? Well, book a time in my calendar or send me a video reply. So it absolutely learned about what my outreach was. It applied the structure that we talked about, and it worked really well. Now, we always give this an HI pass. We give it the human pass after the AI does its thing. And then we can preview this stuff with a voice back if you want to do that. If it wants to play.
Imagine capturing a prospect's attention with just one click.
And then you can also copy it to a clipboard, put it into a doc. You can also import it directly to scripts. It'll take you right over here under assets, save it right over here. Now, this is the flow that we normally do. We'll come up with a topic. We'll use Ira to write it. We'll save it to scripts. We'll load it into a teleprompter, and then we'll record the video. So that's a really nice flow to get into. You can also import this to a voice video. This is an option where if you don't want to be on camera and you don't want to use your voice, what you can do is load the script over here, upload a photo over here to the right, could be any photo you want, and then choose a voice down over here from the dropdown. And then this is what it would be like.
Imagine capturing a prospect's attention with just one click. Video makes this possible.
So in this case, if you sent the video to someone, it would be the image that you saved there, and that GIF, the animated GIF, the repeating first 3 seconds would be the image and that little kind of waveform bar that was going up and down. So that's what it would look like. So if you don't want to be on camera, or you can't for some reason, didn't want to use your voice, this is an option for you. If you wanted to go full on avatar, you can import to the avatar video, and it brings you over here to a video library. We have a whole bunch of avatars in here. You can create your own if you want to. And then once you create your own, you would just choose the voice, and then you would preview the voice and then create the actual asset. It does take a little bit of time to create this, but once Ava's created, you can download her. You can use her in an email campaign. Maybe she's reaching out on your behalf. You can also use her in screen videos. So back over here, like we saw earlier with Dubb Narrator, remember Dubb Narrator in the desktop app where I played a pre-recorded video of myself? Well, in this case, I did one for Ava. So I wrote a separate script for her. So I'm going to scroll down here. There's Ava, select, and then I'm going to hit record. And now Ava's going to do the talking, and I don't have to do anything other than scrolling.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to.
And that's what that would look like there. So there's a lot of options in terms of what the team has created, but we always talk about within Dubb, what are the situations? What are the, is it a name to the face? Is it, really kind of nurturing a client with what they need to see on screen? So it's all about recognizing your use case and what you do, and then taking the tech and using the right tech for that. So, all right, so let's see what we have in the chat. Let's go back over here. Okay. Okay, so Michael, I saw your question. How do we get the app? So if you're on, Michael, are you on iPhone or Android? If you can hear me, Michael, you can unmute yourself if you'd like to. But if it's the mobile app, it's either Google Play Store or the App Store. If you're trying to get the
I
desktop app,
got it.
okay, cool. Hey,
Yeah, I don't know why I asked that question. That was a stupid question. Duh.
was it the desktop? Was it the desktop app you were looking for, or was it the?
No, on my phone.
Oh, got it. Yeah, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I got
Um,
that.
cool. Anything, Michael? Did you have any other questions in the chat while I got you?
Yeah, I sent one directly to you all you might want to look at and see if you can do anything. I don't really want to talk about it here necessarily.
Yeah, no.
But wow. Yeah, this I need some more time. This is overwhelming, and I can see how this tool would be really great to use. And I need to have like 3 or 4 different subsets or presets there for the different things that I'm going to be offering. So my
Yeah.
head's about to explode, but this is really wow. Great
I'll give you
stuff.
one example, Michael. If you what's one thing you want to do? Just one.
All
Like
right. So
one thing.
it's the Bing, B-I-N-G, the Bing search engine,
Yep.
which it's the search engine box
Mhm.
optimization, where when someone goes to Bing
Right.
and they search for personal injury lawyer Miami,
Mhm.
if that lawyer is the client that owns those keywords,
Yeah.
Bing is going to automatically put their company name right there with the search results. Personal injury lawyer Miami, Aubrey Rudd Law. Oh, he must be great. Let me click on him. It's going to look like Bing
Mhm.
has suggested him. And so when that link is clicked,
Mhm.
unlike going to Google where you have all of the other advertisers,
Yep.
in this instance, that person that owns those keywords on Bing will own the entire page. I mean, it's
See,
not
there's a
Google,
Michael, there's an
but
exact example where you just walked me through something. So instead of you walking me through with nothing, you would be the bubble on the screen with the Chrome extension of the desktop app and just physically walk someone through what you're talking about.
yeah,
Bing, say if you go here and then jump to full screen when you want to make the point that you made it was important, then go back to the bubble and keep moving around. I would try a quick little sample of that with the Chrome extension. It's probably the easiest one to do is the Chrome because it's browser based. And then if you want to send it to feedback at Dubb, we can give you feedback on that. So just take that
feedback at
one use case.
dubb.com
Yes. Just take that one use case and just focus on that.
and
Chrome
use the
extension and
use
the
Google Chrome extension,
Chrome extension. Yeah. Just be the bubble on the page.
which I do. Yeah, I use
Yeah.
that mostly.
Yeah. Walk someone through something. Hit the pause
Yeah,
button.
no,
Play
I
with that.
get that. I guess what I was talking about in setting it up
Yeah.
was I want to have the right landing page because
Mhm.
there's also a company video there.
Sure.
There's a case studies that we can put there, and we can put my hey, you want to talk about it link? Are you
Cool.
interested? Not interested? Those things. I'm looking at it going, oh, okay, I want to, yeah, I'll use all that, but it just looks like a lot.
Start with one
It's
though.
cool.
Start with
Huh?
one. Start with one. Just practice
Yeah.
that thing with the Chrome.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yuri still here? Yes. Hi. Yuri, Rob, is there a way to create a thumbnail for the YouTube video or the video thumbnail with whiteboard message works better? Yuri, is your mic on? You want to turn your mic on? Can you hear me okay? Yuri, you there?
I'm here.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good, good.
Good. So I saw it says, is there a way to create a thumbnail for the YouTube video?
Like, sorry to interrupt you, but I can see the professional YouTubers kind of thing. They do a thumbnail with the description of the video kind of thing to attract people there, right? Because nobody reads the description really
Yeah.
on below, right? So is
Yeah,
there,
of thumbnails. Yep.
so is it better with your whiteboard saying, I'm a realtor, so for me, it's
Yeah.
like you,
Yeah,
you
look,
speak.
I think when someone gets it in their inbox, like I mean, when someone's on YouTube, that's kind of what they're expecting, but at the same time, YouTube, if you don't have a thumbnail created, YouTube will pick one. So in terms, it's more of a controlled environment if you do add your thumbnail if you want. I think if it's a property address or even like if you had a screenshot of the property behind you, like I showed in the beginning, where it's an image behind you with a virtual background, you're doing one of these,
Mhm.
that's pretty great. So depending on what level of detail you want to get. But for just sending someone a video, and if it's about a property, either property address right here or, having that property over your shoulder when you're emailing it to them or something like that, that's pretty powerful.
Well,
Does
it's
that make
more
sense?
for the agent attraction, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And with the even this video, you know, the Dubb, I've had it for a while, but I don't I didn't understand it.
Did
It takes a few times for me, I guess, to get the grip of this. Like it's a like Michael said, it's a
yeah.
system overload because there's too many things.
Well, if you want agent, you said agent attraction is your number one thing. You want to get more agents.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
I would say, and you have like their emails to reach out, or how do you reach out to the agents?
I have probably 500 or more on LinkedIn. So
Okay,
and they reached out. So uh, on LinkedIn, like you said, that would be a prime example. And very simple. You can start with something. Would you like to use this tool to talk to your clients, right? Or to
yeah,
attract more listings, more buyers, and that kind of stuff.
yep,
And if you want to know about more systems that we use at TXP, then by all means, reach out to me, right? That kind of
that's
stuff.
perfect. Yeah, that's a really great example. So I
Hmm.
would focus on that. I mean, that style, that setup, because you saw that when in the training, the LinkedIn part, right?
Yep, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
just use that and start doing that. And then, have you had your are you on a paid plan yet, or you're on free trial?
I know I'm a paid plan for it since May, but I haven't done anything.
All
So
right. So, have you had your setup call yet with the team?
I don't know. Well, I do have the dashboard set up, but
No, I
I
mean
don't have the.
like your pages, your buttons. Have you met with the team to get set up?
No,
Well,
no.
you need to do that. Yeah, we gotta get you on that. So, Ina, can we send Yuri the booking for that because we want to be able to get you in there because we can make
Yeah.
sure all the pages are good, the buttons are good the way you want them, and then
Okay.
the email that I said before, feedback at Dubb. If you want to
Mhm.
do a LinkedIn one, like we just talked about, you
Okay.
can send it over for feedback if you want. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, great. Yeah, just one use case at a time. The tech is a lot. It's great to know what everything does, but just take the one part of it. So Chrome extension, again, Chrome is right for LinkedIn. Bubble,
Hmm. Hmm.
main profile, all that right there. Yep.
Yeah.
But
And we
perfect.
have. I belong to the AI group. We use HeyGen for the videos, which is like eliminates myself out of the equation, kind of thing, right? I just put the script
Sure.
from ChatGPT and that kind of stuff. But this one, sometimes, like, yeah, I need to record the screen. Let's say I want to do a video rent versus own,
Yeah,
and I want to show the people what the difference and how it's important to analyze these things. Maybe right now it's not wise to buy the home, or
right.
maybe it is. So and the calculators will show it, right? But I can't do it through HeyGen or Synthesia or something like that, right? So I have to do
Yeah.
it for this kind of platform.
And remember, if you have a video from HeyGen or Synthesia, you can use the Dubb narrator feature. Did you see the Dubb narrator feature that I showed earlier where you can do a pre-recorded video inside the bubble?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do
I'm
that.
conf Rob, I'm confused about that period. It's like
Let me show you. Look, this is, yeah, let me show you the difference. So this is it right here. So like if we go over here on this page, right? If I hit
Mhm.
the Chrome extension, see right here, if I click here,
Yep.
remember how I'm like the bubble on the screen? So this is the
Uh-huh.
Chrome, right? Where am I? Where did I go? There I am, right? But I'm live. If I hit record now, I'm live. I'm talking about it. I'm pausing, whatever I'm doing, but I'm here when I'm recording it,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
That's Chrome. Now the desktop app, right up here, if I click record screen in the desktop app, same thing. I'm still live, right? I'm live. Both situations,
Okay.
I'm live in the bubble. But what if I want to not be live in this bubble? I want a pre-recorded video, whether it's of me or something else. That's
Hmm.
what Dubb Narrator does in the desktop app. So what I can do is close this out. Here's the desktop app. Click Narrator Video, and that brings me to my video library. Okay, where my
Okay.
right? I put narrator in there because just I have them saved on a narrator, right? And here's a bunch of videos I recorded with the teleprompter directly to webcam. I could have recorded this on my phone, webcam, doesn't matter. I recorded a video, right? So
Hmm.
what I'm going to do is, and this could be a HeyGen video, this could not even be a video of you, all right? So I'm going to take this video right here, right? I'm going to pick this one, select. Now it's on the screen. So I can change the shape just like I could if I was live. I can change the size, whatever, put myself wherever I want to. Now, instead of me being live in there, it's a pre-recorded video. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now, when I hit record, all I have to do is scroll. I don't have to do anything else because the pre-record is going to take over as far as talking.
Hi there. I saw you were checking out some properties in the area and wanted to send you this market update.
And I can hit the pause button if I want to, hit resume. So it's just a question of, do you want to do it live or do you want to have a pre-recorded video in here? So I was thinking if you had a Hey Gen video that, or a video where you just recorded once, but you could use it for a bunch of different stuff, you could just load that in there and then you don't have to do it individually.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, if you camera shy kind of thing, I get it. I
Yeah.
can pre-record the script and then point out the things on this particular article
Yeah.
and like highlight different things, put the errors, like you said, right? So yeah, it may work. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a neat feature. So just it's a Dubb narrator feature within the desktop app. So if you want to play with it again, feedback at Dubb is a great email address to send to us. We can give you feedback. Yeah.
Okay. Can it be the video transcribe not the video, but the audio file could be transcribed?
I believe so, right, Ina? Could the audio file from the video, we could do that, right? I believe the TX was it TXT file or something?
Yes. Yes. I
Yes.
think you can do it. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. And what else I was gonna say? Oh, the does it support different languages or not?
I believe it does, Ina, right? I believe so.
Yeah, I think so. With the audio, yeah, we might need to. Yeah, I think yeah. I think yes.
I'd say 99% yes, but we'll get that 1%.
Okay, verify
Sure.
that.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Anything else, Yuri, before we move on?
No, I'm good. I'm gonna book that optimization call for sure.
Definitely. That's awesome. Definitely do that. We appreciate it. All right, so let's see. What else do we have in here? Let's see. Okay, I don't see him there. I'm gonna have to just shoot an email to Luke, Ina.
Okay.
Let's see. Jim, is Jim still here? I think Jim might have to go. Oh, got it. Okay, so we have to reach out to Jim in there regarding nonprofits. Um, Michael, can I get my 7-day extension extended? Of course. Yeah, definitely. We'll extend it for you, Michael, if you can hear me. And yeah, so what you can do, Michael, when you register for the training, which is, every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. PST, you should get a reminder email, and then all you have to do is click the link and you'll come into the training. Okay. All right, that looks like all that I see in there. Any last questions before we go, everybody? We're a little bit past the top of the hour. Anything on anybody's mind before we go? Anybody? Going once, going twice? Ina, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
All right, cool. Well, listen, thanks for showing up today, everybody. This live training will be on YouTube within the next couple hours. So if you want to go back and review certain parts of the training, just go on YouTube, Dubb support, and then you'll see the live training and just go through it. Time code the parts you want, pause, rewind it, see the stuff you need to see. That's what a lot of people do, especially if they had a back and forth in the training. So, and then Michael will extend your free trial, and everybody, Ina and I will see you tomorrow if you guys come back, and then it'll be Darius Thursday and Friday. So, have a great rest of your Tuesday, everybody. See ya.